Viscount Gontran-Joseph de Signoles, better known as Handsome Signoles, was the kind of man who lit up any room. A wealthy orphan in his late 20s, he had a knack for charming everyone with his sharp wit, easy confidence, and striking looks tall, broad-shouldered, with a gallant mustache and expressive eyes that seemed to speak before he did. Women adored him, men envied him, and society welcomed him eagerly. He was a regular at elegant salons, always in demand for a waltz, and carried himself with a natural grace that hinted at nobility. A skilled swordsman, and an even better marksman. Signoles often boasted, half joking, "If I ever fight a duel, I'll pick pistols. No one stands a chance against me." His life was carefree, filled with laughter, late-night dances, and the thrill of being admired. Rumors of fleeting romances only added to his reputation as a dashing young bachelor. But beneath the charm, Signoles carried a quiet pride in his honor, a code he lived by, shaped by stories of gallant gentlemen he'd heard as a boy in his small French village. One warm summer evening, Signoles went to the theater with two young women, close friends, and their husbands. After the show, he suggested they stop at Tortoni's, a lively cafe, known for its creamy ices and bustling atmosphere. They settled at a table, chatting and laughing, when Signoles noticed a man at a nearby table staring intently at one of the women, Claire. Her discomfort was clear. She fidgeted, her smile faded, and she lowered her gaze. Signoles' mood shifted. He felt a spark of irritation. Claire whispered to her husband, Paul, "That man keeps staring at me. Do you know him?" Paul glanced over, shrugged and said, "No idea, just ignore him." Claire frowned, half annoyed, half embarrassed. "It's ruining my evening," she muttered. Paul chuckled, brushing it off. "Don't let some rude fool bother you. People like that aren't worth our time." But for Signoles, it wasn't so simple. As their host, he felt the stranger's rudeness was a slight against him. His pride stirred, and he stood abruptly, his chair scraping the floor. Crossing the cafe, he approached the man, a lean figure with sharp features named George Lemuel. "Sir," Signoles said, his voice tight but polite, "your staring is making my friend uncomfortable. Please stop." Lemuel smirked, replying with a single crude word that cut through the cafe's hum like a whip. The room froze, waiters spun around, patrons turned, and the two women behind the counter gaped as if pulled by strings. Signoles' blood surged. Without thinking, he slapped Lemuel across the face. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Cards were exchanged, and a duel was set. Back in his dimly lit apartment, Signoles paced, his heart racing. The word duel echoed in his mind, but it felt distant, like a scene from a play. He'd done what honor demanded, yet no thrill followed, only a strange emptiness. He muttered, "What a wild man," and sank into a chair, staring at Lemuel's card. George Lemuel, 51 Rue Muncie. Who was he? A nobody? A provocateur? The mystery gnawed at him. He needed seconds for the duel. After some thought, he chose Marquis de la Tournoise, a respected aristocrat, and Colonel Borden, a stern military man. Names that would carry weight in the papers. Thirsty, he gulped down glasses of water, but his nerves kept him pacing. He wanted a serious duel, one that would force Lemuel to back down. Pistols, he decided. At 20 paces, firing until one is badly hurt. He'll apologize rather than face that. But as night deepened, doubt crept in. In bed, sleep eluded him. He tossed, turned, and drank more water, his throat dry as sand. Every crack in the room made his heart leap. "Am I afraid?" he wondered, horrified. He was resolute, brave, yet his pulse raced at the thought of trembling or fainting in front of others. Standing before his mirror, he barely recognized the pale, wide-eyed man staring back. "In 2 days I could be dead," he whispered, imagining his lifeless body in the bed he'd just left. His face hollow, his hands still. The fear grew unbearable. He lit a cigar, tried to read a dueling manual, but nothing calmed him. Checking a book on marksmen, he found no mention of Lemuel. Was he a skilled shot? Desperate to steady himself, Signoles sent for rum and drank 6 glasses, hoping for courage. The alcohol burned, then dulled his senses. But the dread returned. When his seconds arrived, they confirmed Lemuel had accepted the terms. Signoles nodded, barely speaking, terrified they'd hear the quiver in his voice. Alone again, he tried to write his will but couldn't focus. His hands shook as he picked up a loaded pistol from a case. Aiming it, He trembled so violently the barrel danced. Staring into its dark muzzle, he saw disgrace, whispers in salons, laughter in clubs, women's scorn. The weight of his honor, his name, crushed him. In a moment of despair, unable to face the duel or the fear of failing, he pressed the pistol to his throat and fired. His valet found him dead, blood pooling on the paper where he'd scrawled, "This is my vow."